I'm Harold Crook, Superintendent of Schools in the Southern California Conference. In the past 4 years, it's been my privilege to serve as Superintendent in the Ministry of Education for this conference. I would like to highlight 4 areas of educational importance that we're working on for your students. The first is spiritual growth. There's nothing more important to your educators in this conference than the spiritual growth of our students. Every day, our campuses, our principals, teachers, and staff are mentoring Jesus to each of your students. Training students to become Christ-centered adults that will be part of this church for years to come. Building churches and church leaders for the future so that this church will continue to thrive and to have leaders in the future. The second is student academic growth. Over the last 4 years, I've watched our students grow academically through different programs sponsored by the conference and the schools. The robotics program, STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and math. Outdoor education experiences where our students get hands-on experience and enjoy the process of learning. Classroom learning through quality teaching. To watch our teachers in action is a marvel for any superintendent that has a privilege to serve in this conference. You have quality teachers. The third is principals and teachers' professional growth. Principal enrichment program has been put in place to help all principals who have 4 years or less of principalship or new to the conference develop and strengthen their leadership skills so that they might become better principals and build better schools. Differentiated instruction is another seminar that's given the opportunity to any teacher who wanted to take advantage of, along with seminars as best practices in teaching seminars, building learning communities in service. These are all different areas in which our teachers have taken advantage so that they can be better teachers in your classrooms so that your students can have a better, more quality education. The fourth area is one that I believe is very important, and that is, what is the result of Christian education in the Southern California Conference? We are a K-12 college preparatory program, and if that's the case, where are students 4 years after they've graduated? So we took a survey of all of our academy seniors and discovered where they were 4 years after graduation. And what we discovered was amazing. We discovered that 72% had completed a 4-year degree 4 years after they graduated, or senior status. And the reason that we included senior status in there is because your schools are training your students to have mission service. Many were student missionaries or had accepted internships. Out of that 72%, 71% had gone on to graduate school. That's an amazing statistic. 8% of students had completed the 2-year degrees, such as the AS in nursing, assistant physical therapy programs, etc. So if you combine those together, 80% of the graduating seniors in the conference academies have either graduated or are in graduate school or have completed the 2-year degrees. This is amazing. Because in Southern California Conference, we aren't just teaching to that 10% of the students or the top 20% academically inclined students. We're looking at every student and trying to train them in the way in which God can use them for their best services. I would say that 80% is a pretty high standard, and I don't think there's other systems that could match that statistic. In conclusion, it is our goal to have every child in the Southern California Conference to have this type of learning experience. We want every student in the Southern California Conference to be able to take advantage and be a part of this success story. Through principals, teachers, and staff, these students can be mentored for Jesus each and every day on each and every school site. Because this is truly a system that's designed to bring eternity to our students. And we thank you for your support, your care of the students and the children in Southern California Conference, because it's through your support that we will continue to bring Jesus to each and every one of our students.